Hello, this is Shan Chandrasekar welcoming you to another delightful part of our programming. As part of our tribute to 100 years of Indian cinema, we brought you some of the finest of motion picture stars, producers, directors, music directors, playback singers from the Indian film industry. We have an extraordinarily delightful and outstanding singer from the Bombay film industry. To do justice, here's a montage. Take a look at it.
आजा कुड़ी आजा के तुम्हें हटके मटके झटके मारे हैं तू आज शोला तो हम भी फुवारे हैं
Aaman, our hearty congratulations to you. You are a fantastic artist, my friend. At such a young age, congratulations on the awards that you have won as well.
Thank you so much.
Tell me about the entry to the film industry. I know that you have a bachelor's degree in electronics and telecommunications. It's quite a combination.
Yeah, it is.
And you worked in that field for a short time, but I'm glad you chose music. So tell us about this.
First of all, my heartiest gratitude that I am here and really privileged to be here sitting with you and sharing my journey, whatever journey I have had till now. Yeah, I'm belonging from a very normal middle class family, and I pursued engineering, but my heart was not with me and wanted me to do something like this, because I wanted something to explore in terms of music. Either before I could even discover that I could sing, I had been playing keyboards. So that was...
You were only 3 years old when you started.
I was like 3 or 4, and I started playing that little white color Casio keyboard player. And then later on, I was very much interested in sports, cricket to be precise. But somehow this singing bug, it bit me, and it bit me really hard. And it bit me so intensely that come engineering first year, I was singing in my college's annual festival that they have, cultural festival. I did engineering from Thakur College in Mumbai. So that auditorium, it was my first time I had been holding that mic. It was really freezing because of really intense air conditioning there, and I had sung Rahman Saab's Tu Hi Re by Hariharan ji and Kavita ji. So that song was I can say the milestone of me getting into that industry, because after that performance, what applauds and what appreciation, the amount of confidence boost that I got from all of the people sitting there in the auditorium, that was remarkable. And that can be the fuel, you can say, that ignited me to pursue my dreams more passionately and more with that focus.
That's fantastic. Music plays an extremely important part of the Indian film industry. Every feature film has had at least between 8 and 10 songs.
Yeah.
And usually the success of the songs propels the movie to a greater height.
Right.
You got your first break in the film industry. What was the first movie that you appeared where you sang?
I sang for this movie called Oh My God. OMG, Oh My God. That was the full name of it. Yeah, you caught me right. So that was a song which was by the name of Go Go Govinda. So it came in year 2012.
Right.
And
became a big hit.
Yeah, it's a big hit, and more than a hit, I'll say it's into people's systems, because back in India, when there is Janmashtami, so because the song is all about Krishna Janm, jab Bhagwan Krishna ka janm hua,
right?
So whatever celebrations we have, dahi handi is being broken, and there are pillars, and there are those hierarchy and pyramid of people trying to get it to that handi. So Mach Gaya Shor Sari Nagri Re, Kishore Das, that eternal song, and Govinda Ala Re of Rafi Saab. So after those songs and a few songs more, this song is also added in that eternal evergreen list of songs which are going to be played every single time that festival comes once in around in the year. So when people listen to those songs, be it Janmashtami or not, so that all of them, they have that festive feeling, festive vibe related to the song.
Right.
So, and when it came in the movie, so it was the highlight of the movie.
Fantastic.
Some people told me, my friends and a lot of people whom I don't know, that they specifically had gone to see this movie in the theater just to enjoy the song, because the song was such a big hit before the movie even released.
Absolutely.
With Prabhu Deva
Right.
doing his famous steps, and he made Sonakshi also do a bit of thing, and certainly it was one of that high moments of my life.
That's wonderful. I'm sure it's very symbolic because of the fact it's had sentimental value as well,
Yes.
because that's your first big hit.
And before I forget, how can I even forget that the guy, the man responsible for everything, Mr. Himesh,
Yeah.
he gave me the break, and he was a composer of this song, and we met actually at on the sets of one reality show in which I had featured, and we hit off really well. Our passion and our working style and the fire in me, he could able to see that, because of my entire struggle of which lasted around 9-10 years. I'll still say that I'm still struggling. I haven't done anything which even matches up to what I wish to and I dream for, because I have huge list of humongous amount of dreams. So, and I want to pursue them, I want to achieve them. But the starting point, the focal point of my performance is there in that reality show that really hit well with Mr. Himesh.
तुम्हारा देश तुम्हें मोटिवेट कर रहा है. You have to do better because you are a fantastic singer.
Whatever he said at that time, it has come true, because the truth is he had such great faith in you, and today you have become a big hit. It's not easy. It's a highly competitive industry.
Yeah.
And you've nicely coexisted with other artists as well.
Yeah.
And you've all complemented each other. But if you remember, sing that song for me, the first song from that movie.
हटके मटके झटके मारे हैं तू आज शोला तो हम भी फुआरे हैं तू आसमां पे है तो चांद तारे हैं हम हटके मटके झटके मारे हैं तू आज शोला तो हम भी फुआरे हैं तू आसमां पे है तो चांद तारे हैं हम चाहे दम निकले ये दम है कसम तेरी कसम है तुझे आज छोड़ेंगे ना हम go Govinda.
हटके मटके झटके मारे हैं तू आज शोला तो हम भी फुआरे हैं.
You did the cover of Hawaii.
Yeah.
So tell me about that.
Actually, I had interestingly another song in the movie, in the same movie by the name of Butterfly, and when this song came out, I told Pritam Da that Dada, why don't you make me sing something like this, because I have been asking you, and I really wish, and really it's really my inner dream to sing those ballads.
Yeah.
With full of emotions,
Yeah.
and where you can project your voice, where you can express yourself
Yeah.
more so and far better than those peppy numbers.
Right.
I personally feel that. I might be wrong, but my personal feeling is that. So he said, okay, yeah, definitely we'll work towards it. And he was as sweet as he is, and as cool as he is. So he definitely, he loves me, I love him, and I look forward to sing something of that sort in near future. But I told him, but nevertheless, I'm going to make a cover of it and I'm going to show to you. So he said, okay, sure, very good, and you should do, because you have that vibe in your voice. So I went ahead and I tried to do that.
You did a beautiful job.
I don't know how people have perceived, but yeah, whosoever people I have come across, they have some good things to say about this.
Now tell me about this concept. 20 years ago, the
Yeah.
concept of making a cover did not exist.
Yeah.
So how did this sort of develop now?
I think the awareness of digital market, more and more youngsters surfing on YouTube and making their accounts, and not only YouTube, now Instagram and Facebook and Twitter are so huge and so dominant in the market. People are all the time on their phones. They don't have time for anything else. Right. They don't have time for relations. They don't have time for families. They will relate to families. They'll have their relations, but on the cell phone or on a laptop. So the world has become smaller.
Yeah.
India and Canada are no longer thousands of miles, though they are physically and literally, but in that sense that you can just make a video call on WhatsApp or FaceTime or do whatever.
Absolutely.
And you can just share your emotions and share a conversation, have a conversation. So the same way we, that liberty and that non-dependence of youngsters to rely on music labels to showcase their stuff is what has given birth to covers.
That's fabulous. You know, talking of that,
Because they can just sit in their bedrooms with a guitar or a keyboard or something.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the backdrop. They don't have to be, you know, sitting down with all decked up and with all the touch-up makeup. No, it's. I think that's really a beauty of social media or YouTube, because you can be as raw as possible and you can showcase your talent, and that's what, you know, makes people happy.
You know, amongst your recordings, whether it's a cover or remake, your rendering of Chana Mere, what a job you did with that. How long did it take for you to record that?
I think that song, or more or so, majority of the songs
But you also did a video.
Yeah, I did. Video obviously takes time.
Yeah.
But audio, singing, recording the audio doesn't take that much time. More like around about 25 minutes, 25
Fantastic
minutes.
job. But you did a beautiful job. Again, congratulations.
Thank you.
Let's talk about Son of Sardar and your song there. Himesh has done some fabulous movies.
Yeah, he has certainly.
Do the first line of that song from Son of Sardar.
I actually had two songs. I'll just
do both
hum,
for me.
Yeah, I'll hum a couple of lines from the both. जिसका रब है पहरेदार पहनतर जी, जिसकी रफ्तार लगाए चांद पे जो दरबार, सन ऑफ सरदार। ओरांझ है असली लाइसेंस वाले, गबरू मन से हैं मत वाले, ओरिजिनल जिंदा दिल दिल वाले। हो फॉरएवर पार्टी को तैयार, चिल्ड पटियाला बार बार है रौनक हर महफिल की यार, सन ऑफ सरदार, सन ऑफ सरदार। They have this step, son of Sardar. And the second song, which became viral amongst the kids to all age groups, was Salman Khan also featured in that.
Yeah.
Vikas
Balla sang that with you, right?
Yeah,
Or something like
Vikas was there.
Yeah,
Vikas also was there.
Yeah, wonderful. Sing that again for me.
तेरी कैड जैसी वॉक, तेरी स्वीट सिटी टॉक, तेरा एटीट्यूड मस्त सोनी है, मुड़ मुड़ के ना देख खुल के तू आके से आजा लग जा गले तू सोनी है, हो तेरे सेब जैसे गाल तू है माइंड ब्लोइंग माल, आजा नच ले ओ सोनी नच ले ओ कुड़ी नच ले मेरे नाल वे, नच ले सोनी नच ले कुड़ी नच ले मेरे नाल वे, पा 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 पा. It had this signature step. When I used to do shows, now also when I do shows, in that, like at that time when it had recently released, so it was like having that major effect. So ladies and all the mommies of little kids, they'll come up to me during the shows, like private functions and all, wedding functions, कि thank you, आपने हमारे बच्चों को कुल्ला करने सिखा दिया, पे. So like, you know, while doing that truth brush in the morning, so they do like that kulla very properly.
That's fantastic. Another one is Khiladi 786.
Yeah.
You had a song there.
Yeah.
Do the first line for me from there.
It was Hukka Bar. तेरी अखियों का वार जैसे शेर का शिकार, तेरा हुस्न धुएंदार जैसे जलता सिगार, तेरे प्यार का नशा कभी यार कभी पार, तेरा प्यार 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 हुक्का बार, तेरा प्यार 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 हुक्का बार बार बार, तेरा प्यार 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 हुक्का बार, ओ ओ ओ
You you are a fantastic artist, my friend. At such a young age, you know, congratulations on the awards that you have won as well.
Thank you so much.
Kabir Sadanand was in the studio here with me recently.
Oh,
and
was
I
he?
did I did a special with him.
Okay.
And he was telling me, we were talking about you, and he was telling me about Fugly.
Yeah.
You worked together on Fugly.
Yeah.
So tell
we
us
did.
about that.
Oh, that's first of all, that's a great surprise. Kabir bhai, yeah, he's a dear friend, and he's like an elder brother. We had been talking since Fugly. Like a lot of his projects are going up to the center, and maybe we'll do a song or two together again. But Fugly happened very quickly. It wasn't something like we had been planning since the months, and then the recording is happening. It happened over a week or something. So yeah, it had a very Jat Haryanvi accent to it.
Right.
Basically a Jat Haryanvi accent, or Delhi, Gurgaon, और जहाँ की जो वहाँ का जो vibe है. ओ ताऊ 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 तन्ने दिल की बात बताऊं, तेरे चूजे जैसे फेस के ऊपर मक्खी मैं उड़ाऊं, गलती से भी तू टच न कर, जान बचा के भाग किधर, ओ तेरे अरमानी के सूट को काट के कच्चे मैं बनाऊं, दे जीप पे डंडा कस के तू गौर से रहना बच के, तेरे पीछे रॉकेट धर के उस पे आग लगा दूंगा, रे जीप पे डंडा दे, जोर से डंडा दे, प्यार से डंडा दे.
I want you to listen to what Kabir told me.
Many stories and ups and downs with that film there. We written the script, I believed in it, and I said I'm going to stand by it, and we got a producer on board. He ran out of money, and there were some bounce checks that were happening, and I said I don't want to be associated with a film which is not going to be made in the correct manner, where technicians are not being paid and stuff. So somewhere in between I pulled out. And then I was talking to Dimple one day, and she says, what happened about that script? And she said, why don't you meet Akshay? So I said, I'll meet him. And I went and met Ashwini Yardi then. And Ashwini heard the script, and she says, what are you going to call it? I said, I'm going to call it Fugly. She said, I want to do this film.
You had the privilege of singing for one of the most popular serials that we ran on our network when we had our association very closely with our partner Star Plus.
Okay.
With Amir Khan, Satyameva Jayate.
Yeah.
There you did the, in fact, the title song for them. So tell me about that venture. How did that come about?
Actually, Ram sir, Mr. Ram Sampath, he is a music composer of Satyameva Jayate, all of the series.
Right.
So I have a great rapport with them, and again a true gentleman and a superb guy. Like one of the most, I can say one of the most noble guys in the music industry right now is Mr. Ram Sampath.
Wow.
And I'll share another story with him, because I've got the privilege to sing many songs, including Amit sir's Bhootnath Returns and everything. So, but this song was based on sports.
Right.
So we were supposed to do a song in Satyameva Jayate season 2, which didn't happen somehow. So it didn't materialize. And then he had promised me, he was such a gentleman. No one does this in the industry. So nobody makes promises, and then because they just either they forget it or either they don't stick to it. But this guy, when he does this, the same with Himesh sir.
Yeah.
Whenever he says something, he sees to it that it accomplishes.
Right.
So he said, no worries, Aman, we'll do it. Definitely we are doing it. Season 3, the first song which will be happening is with you. That's locked. And he called me after when the season was about to start. And this was about sports awareness in India.
Wow.
How sports are so necessary and essential for a common man, even not to just get into commercial sports and earn loads of money, but how the basic essence of sports, just not playing on the video games, sitting inside the house, how you go out, you play with people, you fall down, you get up again. That whole process is so important for every person, every Indian. That was the whole crux of the song.
Brilliant. Interesting, you just mentioned that people, make promises, but sometimes they don't, deliver it. But you had an interaction with Shah Rukh Khan at one time, and you were very emotionally touched that he said something to you about that one day we can probably work together or something like that.
Yes, yes.
And tell us about that.
Actually, it was. It goes back to the time, because I have to tell that why it was such an emotional thing, because my dad, he used to work at airport, Bombay airport. He just retired as general manager Airports Authority of India. So once back in the days when he was at Mumbai airport, that time, like I'm talking about when I was in 6th or 7th standard or something, or no, I wasn't. I was there in 10th or 11th, 10th, 11th. That was around 2002, 2001 I'm speaking.
Right.
That time, every film star, every Bollywood movie star, obviously Bombay is the hub and the epicenter. So they used to come there, film for their filmings, for their shootings, and nature of my dad is so like you, like he is like all the time so vibrant and warm, and never. Even if there is a permission not going through to shoot at the airport, he'll go against all the odds, and he'll make that happen so that those guys are not disappointed.
Wonderful.
And those things get done properly. So it was during, I guess, Chalte when he was shooting, and he had come. He always used to sit. Even Salman used to sit, and everyone used to come in my dad's office and sit there. So he was sitting and everyone was there. So my dad because my dad is from Delhi,
Right.
Shah Rukh is also from Delhi. So Shah Rukh sir was like, and one more connect that my dad has learnt Urdu from Jamia Millia.
Oh, I see.
And he has also done mass media communication from Jamia.
Oh, wonderful.
So all Delhi vibes and all, that reunion kind of thing. Again, then back into the present. So that time I didn't sing. I didn't know even that I could sing. That happened like 3-4 years later. So then we met at Mirchi Music Awards.
Right.
My dad was there with me, coincidentally, and we were outside. We were just going through the galley, going through the the corridor, and he had just released his trailer of Fan. That time. So that time I met him, and through Kareem Bhai, I told you.
Right.
So he was like, he identified that instantly. Oh sir, kaise hain aap? Kaise sab khairiyat? So, and then he introduced me. Okay, he's your son. Don't tell me. You look like his brother. So he has this great wit and sense of humor.
That's
so
wonderful.
So then he told, okay, ki inshallah we'll work together very soon. I said, it's my dream to sing for him because he's my favorite actor. Butterfly, that song is a folkish, on a folkish tune of this Punjab, and it was my dream come true to sing for Shah Rukh sir. So as I had been always thinking about singing for him in movies, and when I was recording, so Imtiaz sir was there, Ishad Bhai was there, so Dada of course. So they wanted a typical rawness, a typical Thet Pendu vibe, as we say in Punjab. एक पेंडू vibe चाहिए थी उस पे, और क्योंकि he is not a singer, he is a typical Pendu who has been working as a travel agent abroad. So something like that. So he wanted to bring out that whole Punjabiyat in the song.
Right.
So
Sing that for me, please.
It has a beautiful ad lib to it. I'll start off from there.
Okay.
लौट के आया उड़ता पंछी नया हुआ आगाज़, बरसों बाद भी देखो मेरी ट्रैक्टर से ऊंची आवाज़।
Wow.
जीवे सोने जी चाहे किसे दा हो के जी, जीवे सोने जी और चाहे किसे दा हो के जी, खेली जहाँ पे गेहूँ रुका वहीं पे मैं हूँ, है माड़ा मोटा हंसता, सीधा साधा रसता, नी आजा ओए होए, सर आंखों पे है नखरे संभाले तेरे, आज कर देना खुद को हवाले तेरे हैं, नी बटरफ्लाई बन के तू ले अंगड़ाई तन के, नी आजा कुड़ी आजा खेतों में, ओए होए आग दर मचाएंगे हम, एक पेड़ लगाएंगे हम, नी आजा कुड़ी आजा खेतों में, नी बटरफ्लाई बन के तू ले अंगड़ाई तन के, नी आजा कुड़ी नी आजा रे,
नी बटरफ्लाई बन के तू ले अंगड़ाई तन के, नी आजा कुड़ी.
You mentioned about Mirchi Music Awards. You had a wonderful day at Mirchi Music Awards. None other than Sonu Nigam actually introduced you on stage. And you did a medley actually with another good friend of ours, you know, who sang with you, Jonita Gandhi.
Jonita, yeah.
She's been here more than once.
Yeah, she's from here, I guess.
Yeah, right. And so we featured her as well in the past.
Nice.
Now you both did a beautiful job on stage, and you performed so well that day.
Thank
so tell me about that Mirchi Music Awards and your performance there.
Yeah, that was, I guess, that song which we did, I did was Jane Mana,
right,
in that sequence. So yeah, the previous year, because that year's the section, that segment was called the super hits of that year.
Right.
So I was coming up with my song, Jonita was coming up with her song, and there were a couple of more artists.
Yes.
So yeah, it's always, you know, Mirchi Music Awards, you can say it's Grammy for us.
Yeah, of course.
So for India, it's like one of the most celebrated musical awards.
Yeah.
So to perform there, it's obviously an honor. You know, it's a sheer honor to go there to entertain and enthrall the whole music industry. Forget the audience. Audience come later. But first of all, when you have Pandit Jasraj, you have Pandit Harir Prasad Chaurasia,
They've all been here in the studio.
Obviously, yeah. So all the more, it's more privilege for me to be here, as I said in the beginning. So when you're singing to them, when you're singing to Rahman Saab, when you're singing to the stalwarts, you know, when singing to the legends.
Right.
So that you get that feeling of, yes, I have done something, I have done good in my life, that I'm standing on this stage and, you know, performing and living that moment.
Another favorite actor of yours who also has embraced you is Salman Khan.
Yes.
And you know, his film Prem Ratan Dhan Payo. Oh, what a beautiful movie. Himesh was the music director again, and you had a beautiful song there.
Yeah, I had a couple of them. Luckily, where it's like Himesh sir, whenever he thinks to incorporate me in this movie, he gives me two songs, not one.
Oh, that's
okay, do le tu.
Wonderful, wonderful. So tell me about the first song, and then, you know, do the second as well for me.
The first song was the opening song from which the movie opens, and that's the introduction of
title song.
Salman Bhai, yeah.
Right.
Hone de aaj halla, hone de aaj halla, dekhe gali mohalla, चाहत के माथे चंदन का टीका, है राम सीता इसमें शर्मो हया की रस्में, जिनमें मोहब्बतों का तरीका, सीखेगी छोरी और सीखेगा छबीला, हे हाँ सीखेगी छोरी और सीखेगा छबीला, राम सिया की देखो निराली है प्रेम लीला, प्रेम लीला, प्रेम लीला.
What a big hit that song was.
Yeah.
You know, but it's interesting in the composition. You know, it starts like based on a folk tune, but it also has a little bit of a light classical.
Yes.
And it's not an easy song for average people to sing.
Yes.
And
I love the antra of this song.
Right.
It has that Yaman, Rag Yaman's influence, Tivrama.
Do that.
Lankapati bhavare, taaka jhaaki kyun kare maa, ga re sa re ga ma da pa ni da pa ma pa ga ma pa pa ma ga re ni re ga ma pa da pa ma ga re sa. So Lankapati ka bavre taka jhanki kyun kare apne kutil bhav tu janki se rakh pare na nain garam kar tu kuch laaj sharam kar tu Ravan tu kar yahan se ravani.
Get the classical training, because you seem to be really familiar with Hindustani classical as well.
Yeah. My Guruji his name is Ustad Maqbool Hussain Khan Sahab.
Wow.
He's from Rampur Sahaswan Gharana. So I can say that whatever I have today, whatever singing I am singing today, it's because of him.
What's wonderful, you've also done some classical pieces. You've dedicated some bhajans especially.
Yes.
So tell us about that.
Yes, I've sung, I started, first of all, the very first release of me, even before Oh My God, Go Govinda, it was, coincidentally, it was Krishan Ji's bhajan only, Bhajan Manjari, that the album's name was. It was about celebration and life of Lord Krishna. So, yeah, I had 3 songs in that. They were beautiful. And
give me one of them as a sample.
हर्ष मनाए सब जन प्यारे हर्ष मनाए सब जन प्यारे बड़े भाग्य हो दर्शन पारे ले अवतार धरा पर आए बोलो जय कन्हैया लाल की बोलो जय कन्हैया लाल की.
It's wonderful.
Like
Coming back to the film industry,
Yeah.
you had another big hit. It was a big movie, Dishum, with Pritam.
Yeah, Pritam.
Pritam Da had done music for that, and you were featured.
Yeah.
So tell us about that.
That song was just like a surprise to me because the entire soundtrack was done of the movie, and somewhere they wanted an out and out promotional song to be shot. And they wanted a unique voice. So Dada called me that there is a song which is having this Arabic vibe to it.
Yeah.
But the singing is completely Indian. The singing is not Arabic, but the music and the setting and that thing is totally that, with full of masti and that naughtiness and that quirkiness.
Yeah.
And that song became epic because of that Jane Man Gale Lag Ja. So like that Shakti Kapoor jig that I was tagged everywhere I'm going, and they are saying, okay, yaar, this song is Shakti Kapoor wala gana kaun sa hai? But the reason behind that Shakti Kapoor thing was because Dada himself told me that I was singing the whole song, and Dada actually comes in between and goes, otherwise his team is there every time. But he comes and supervises, listens to it for some time, and then if he is satisfied, then he goes back and then he says whatever brief he has to the team. But when I was singing, he was there in the studio, he just came, Aman yaar, अच्छा गा रहा है, लेकिन ना वो जाने मन मैं बोल रहा जाने मन गले लग जा. I was singing like this. बोलता नहीं वो शक्ति कपूर ले आओ उसमें, शक्ति कपूर. So it was Dada's input to have Shakti Kapoor incorporated in that song. So it turned out to be like that.
It's absolutely fantastic. You know something, when you're working with a music director, whether it is Pritam Da or Himesh, and they're telling you, this song is for Shah Rukh Khan, this song is for Salman Khan, or this song is really for Akshay Kumar.
Yeah.
They are different artists,
Correct.
Now, does it make a difference to you when you go into the recording psychologically? Do you want to slightly, do you change your voice, or you try and modulate it a little bit differently for each other?
Yes. So to a certain extent, it entirely more so depends upon what kind of texture the composer is looking at.
Okay.
Sometimes these days, as ideally this thing and ideally this factor was applicable and used to happen all the time in those old days.
Right.
If Kishore Da is singing for Rajesh Khanna, that will be completely Rajesh Khanna. If he is singing for someone else, Amitabh Bachchan, then it will be completely different.
Right.
Same with Rafi Saab. If he's singing for
Devanand.
Shami ji,
Yeah.
so it'll be completely berserk. Like
Yeah.
he'll go mad out and
Yeah.
out. And
Yeah.
if he's for Devanand, he'll go all mellowed.
Right.
And for other artists as well. But this time, these days, what happens? These days, the brief given to the composers is according to the feelings, is according to the script,
Yeah.
is according to the situation.
Right.
So they more so go with the feel of the song.
Right.
But if the tone of the singer and the mannerisms of the actor matches, then
Yeah.
of course those songs go to another level.
Right.
That's why they go to another level, because people relate to it. को लग रहा है यार सलमान खान ही गा रहा है,
Yeah.
यार ये तो शाहरुख ही लगा रहा है, ऐसे ऐसे this is the reaction of the public.
Who are the heroes who you feel has done justice to your delivery of the voice with the lip sync that they have done?
I'll share this story regarding this same subject.
Okay.
When Prem Leela was played to Salman Bhai, so he was like, यार मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कि I have performed the song, and in fact no, I have performed to the song after he and then he has been watching the video, the footage of my performance, and then he is singing on it.
Wow.
It's like the other way around.
Right.
Because I'm feeling that I'm getting that vibe when I'm listening to the song. So this guy has sung like it's me. He's caught those mannerisms and those little things. Lankapati bhavare taka jhaki kyun kar gusse mein kahe ko hota lal peela. Swagat nahi karoge hamara. So like that, you know, that accent of his. It's very important for any singer. I personally feel that is what playback singing.
As you were developing your early days, you participated in a reality show, and
Yeah.
reality shows in India have become so important.
Yeah.
They've discovered, great hidden talent like you,
Yeah.
who've been brought to the foreground. You were all like the treasures that they were uncovered, basically. Yeah. Under that unlocking process, the very first, when you were reaching the finals, and there was a very important day that day for you, I watched it. It was very emotional to see your father, your mother, your brother, your family, friends, everybody's giving you a send-off and greetings.
Yeah.
So tell me about what were you going through just before that final?
Yeah, it was a whole bunch of emotions running through, and I just wanted. I don't get that vibe at that time.
You didn't know the seriousness of that.
No, not that seriousness, but that heaviness in the heart and all that. I don't really feel at that time.
I see, okay.
When that is happening, I feel it later on. It's like a jet lag. when I came here, it was like, what jet lag? People keep on talking. I'm like, okay, 21 hours of flight. It's okay. I just reached here. I was telling my relatives here. आप कौन से जेट लैग की बात कर रहे हो यार, मेरे को तो कोई जेट लैग हुआ ही नहीं अभी तक. So that is the thing, because my schedule there is pretty much like the timing here. Like I work overnight, I have very little time. I get to rest very little, because in Mumbai the life is so busy, it's so fast, a lot of traffic there. So most of the time gets consumed in the traveling.
Right.
And then you work. When you work for like 12, 13, 14 hours on the trot. Then
Right.
you have very less time.
Right.
So when that send off and when that thing was happening, I don't get that depth of it that
Yeah.
time. But
Yeah.
later on, as 1 day, 2 day, 3 days, as the days pass by, then you start to gradually feel it. Okay, those butterflies in the stomach and that little nervousness, and that sometimes you get feel that loneliness, you're homesick.
Yeah.
When you're away from home. So dheere dheere those things, slightly, gradually those things creep up.
Talk of you being versatile, we'll now go to hard metal rock. Okay. What's that? Beparwa.
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 Oh my God, Beparwa also you have. Right?
So tell me about this particular one, Beparwa.
Yeah,
because you had electric guitars, you had heavy metal.
Yeah,
it
it's
was almost
complete.
like a rock stuff.
It's a pure rock, hard rock song.
Yeah.
So it was for this Spotlight 2, which was Vikram Bhatt's web series.
Yeah.
And it starred Karan, V. Grover, and all those people. So a great, a very good story woven around, how a rock star falls from grace, and how he is down and dusted in his life after seeing so much of fame. So yeah, so one of my very old friends and since college time, Ankit is his name. So he was composing for it. So we had a band earlier. We had a rock band in our college time. So from where we started composing, writing stuff. I used to write also that time.
That's wonderful.
So he told me, okay, would you like to do this? This is not a film song, but a web series song. I said, play me the song. Then he sent me the song. I just loved it. So I thought, yeah, I'll do it, yeah. And I ended up doing 3 songs for that same web series.
That's wonderful.
So yeah, so Beparwa was a great experience because it took me to back to that college stuff because nobody has nobody's heard me actually. I've sung a lot of stuff which is unreleased in movies and all like this. But yeah, I would love to do an album or something of this sort.
Ding Dong from the movie Doorbell. It's quite different. So tell us about this.
that was a fun song basically, a mad fun song recorded and shot at the composer's place, the composer's studio.
Yeah.
So that was a maddening song in which like the actor is also featured.
Yeah.
And the composers are Mahesh Rakesh.
Yeah.
And the actor is, I guess, Nishant.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we all did we all were briefed by the director that you have to go mad, you know, you have to just get the feel of the song and just do whatever you want in the video.
Multilingual talent of yours is also very admirable. You sing in so many languages. You've sung in Hindi, Punjabi, Gujarati, Marathi, Bengali, Tamil, I mean, name it, several languages that you've done. One of your topmost renderings in a South Indian language that you sang, in Tamil especially, is from Ek Villain Tamil version.
Teri Galiyan, right.
Teri Galiyan, what a job you did. You became so popular that party that won an election decided that you have to sing the election victory song for Narendra Modi and the Prime Minister of India and for the ruling party. So tell us about this particular, Vijay song.
Yeah, it's like I can say all the promotion put into in all the film songs I have sung and the promotion put into this song, the popularity of this song, it has to like this song will easily win that race. Because the number of times it was being played on radio, on TV, internet, everywhere, like every 5 seconds, 6 seconds. Modi ji ko laane wale hain, achhe din aane wale hain. So yeah, it's my very good friend Pankaj Avasthi, he is the composer of the song. He called me and Piyush Pandey, Mr. Piyush Pandey, who was the head of the O&M, the agency which had this song, which was making this song. So they all, called me and I went to the studio. I reached the studio, so I was being played to the studio, and it had like 5, 6 verses to the song, and all the more like it had to get that approval from the ministry, whatever verses can be kept, whatever lines can be used. So it took a lot of time. We were in the studio on a trot, you can say, more than 24 hours, just doing this stuff, just producing the music, recording it, mixing it, and everything. So it was one of the memorable experiences. It became viral and it became epic. Somewhere, whenever I go somewhere, so people rather introduce me, "Arey, अच्छे दिन के singer आ गए." So more than Gogo Govinda, Hukka Bar, अच्छे दिन आने वाले हैं because of Modi ji's essence and presence. So it became.
चल शंख उठा, चल ढोल बजा, चल गला खोल, ये गाना गा.
What can people expect from Aaman Trikha in the next few years?
Next few years, I wish I could say a lot of things, and I hope and I pray to God that it's full of the happiness and the joy, because my happiness and joy is when my audience enjoys and has that happiness. Whenever I sing live also, if I see someone's face, someone's eye is not reciprocating me, the kind of zest I'm showing, the kind of passion I'm showing, so then I slightly feel that I'm going somewhere wrong, because am I not singing right? Am I not singing the songs they want to listen to? So I immediately trying to do something out of the box. if I'm singing a sad song, certainly some people are there who only and only want those, peppy songs and all that stuff. But if I'm not singing that, I completely change the track. So I'm doing a lot of singles now, and hopefully next month one of those singles will come out in which I'm not only singing, I'm featuring also.
Excellent.
So and a lot of other songs, a lot of film songs I have recorded all these while. So I'm hoping that they release soon, and I can share it with you, I can share it with all of the viewers and everyone.
You've traveled around the world and you've been to studios in India, you've been interviewed by different people, and this is the first time you're coming to ATN.
I would say not only ATN, I'm coming to to this country for the very first time, and seeing the kind of work, seeing the kind of dedication and the kind of onus that you guys have taken to portray the whole of Asia in Canada, it's remarkable. I was browsing through your the video that you have from where you have started, and to have such a long journey, reach till here, and I pray to God that it goes till infinity and it goes forever and ever and ever. I'm very very hopeful about that. दिन दुगनी रात चौगुनी मेहनत तरक्की ये सब जो हम कहते हैं. So it's your amount of hard work, the amount of dedication, the amount of perseverance you have shown, it's simply mind-blowing, and it's hats off to you, because it's not easy to portray and to showcase the raw talent which you do at the very beginning. Like this is like my first trip and I'm here, so I'm really privileged to be here. So like that, as you said, right from 30 years back, all the legends, stalwarts started their journey from here. So it speaks volumes for itself, and I wish you all the best and all the good things, and may ATN grow even more further and bigger.
So again, may God bless you, and we'd love to have you back someday soon.
Thank you.
So it's such a pleasure having you in the studio
My
with us.
pleasure. My pleasure.